You're watching National Cuisine on Kazakh TV. Today we will make an Uzbek dish called Basma. Our guest is a well-known TV presenter, Adele Orazalinova. Uzbek cuisine is very ethnic. We have fatty dishes, we have spicy dishes, and on the whole, our food is very filling. Historically, Uzbek culinary traditions were influenced by the nation's settled lifestyle and development of agriculture. We use a wide variety of fruits, vegetables, and spices. Hello, Adele. Hello, Igor. I'm very happy to see you here today. What are we going to cook? I'm a quarter Uzbek, and since your program is about national cuisines, I will show you how to make a healthful and delicious Uzbek dish. It is called Basma or Damlyama. Wonderful. Let's name the ingredients. The primary ingredient is mutton meat. It's all right if the meat is fatty. We will also need potatoes, carrots, onions, and an eggplant. It is also possible to use zucchini and green beans. Apart from green beans, you can use any vegetables that you like. Cabbage and tomatoes, however, are a must. Tomatoes make the dish juicy. As far as I can see, this is a multi-layered dish. That's exactly right. Well, let's get to work. We start by chopping everything up into big pieces. I really like the way Eastern dishes require either very big or very small slices. Take the meat, put it on the plate and add a pinch of salt. Is Uzbek cuisine very spicy? It is very flavorful. It is very beautiful. We do love our spices. Basil, carom, savory, and peppers of all kinds. Chili peppers are used in every single Uzbek dish. Take the famous achuchuk salad, for instance. Oh, I love that salad. It is spicy, but the flavor isn't as hot as some Korean dishes. Uzbek dishes win you over with their incredibly rich and piquant flavor. I am amazed at the luxurious and festive approach of Uzbek chefs when it comes to pilaf. Pilaf is made from chickpeas, barberries, raisins, quinces, and cherry plums. Fruits are generally used in Uzbek meat dishes. At the beginning of the program, you said that you were quarter Uzbek. What other nationalities do you have in your genetic makeup? My father is full-blood Kazakh. According to tradition, I consider myself Kazakh. And my mother is half Tatar and half Uzbek. This is quite a mix. Despite being only a quarter Uzbek, you seem to know Uzbek cuisine really well. Well, I make dishes of many different cuisines. I enjoy it, it comes naturally to me. Despite being a cosmopolitan person, my mother remains faithful to her Uzbek roots. My dad makes terrific Uzbek pilaf. He can also bake delicious Tatar pastries. Did you learn from your mother? I may have inherited some of her skills. However, I can't make pilaf as well as my mother. I enjoy making mashhurda, also an Uzbek dish. Mash are small beans. They contain a lot of protein, and they're much healthier than rice. So we don't cut the garlic. We mash it with a knife like this, and then we cut it. And why do we do that? It's just what I've always done. If you use a garlic press, garlic will lose its essential oils. If I wasn't talking, I would be slicing it up really fast like this. Am I distracting you? Of course not. It is good to be talking to somebody when you're cooking. Chili peppers must be sliced thinly, but I prefer the bigger slices. This will make it easier to remove them later if we decide to do so. I grew up in a family that is very typical of our large multinational country. When we get together, my mother makes Uzbek pilaf and my favorite dish, Damlyama. We always bake tatar pastries, Kazakh shelpeks and borsaks. We enjoy making different national dishes of the peoples of Kazakhstan.
Как само собой разумеющееся, и при этом блюда других народов Казахстана легко готовятся в нашей семье. Первое, что мы делаем для...
We put marinated meat into the cauldron, fatty side down. If you want, you can rub the cauldron with half an onion before frying.
Даже если это антрекоты, то есть вот таким образом загибаем и выкладываем жиром вниз. Если есть желание, можно половиной луковицы хорошо промазать казан, вообще будет потрясающе.
Will it give the meat a special flavor? Yes. Will the dish be cooked in its own juices? It will. This is a very healthful dish, if you don't add too many spices. Now let's add the onion. The meat is added first, as it contains the fat needed for frying. And the onion will make the meat even juicier. Don't add the onion first. It will burn and the dish will taste bitter as a result. We add potatoes next. You asked me what other dishes I like to make. Yes, what other dishes do you enjoy cooking? I like making South Korean dishes. We add vegetables in a specific order. The ones that take the longest to cook are added first. The meat goes first. It is followed by potatoes, carrots, zucchini, and eggplants. In that specific order, yes. Now let's add some garlic. I don't put it in the same time as onion because it might burn and give the dish a bitter flavor. Now, how important is it to observe this rule? Very. Avoid putting tomatoes on top of potatoes. Tomato juice will make it harder for potatoes to become soft and crumbly. I like to use a lot of tomatoes for this dish. They produce a lot of juice. This is a light summery dish. It really is. It is very light. Damlyama is typically made from fresh lamb meat, potatoes, carrots, cabbage, very few spices, and onions. Most importantly, we have not used an ounce of oil. Not an ounce. Let's put the lid on. We must not remove it for the next 2–2.5 hours. Could we just leave it here? Oh, we certainly could. Our dish is ready. What makes the cooking process special is that the meat isn't laid out on top. This is rather atypical of traditional Oriental dishes, including Kazakh and Uzbek dishes. When you make damlyama, you put cabbage, zucchini, and an eggplant on top. So the typical order is reversed. Yes. We finish by laying out the meat and onion bits and serving the dish on a large plate. This is delicious and healthful. It really is. There is relatively little meat and a lot of vegetables. It is easy to make. Adele, thank you very much for sharing with us this wonderful recipe. Thank you for your interest in Uzbek national cuisine. Dear viewers, you are watching National Cuisine on Kazakh TV. See you next time. Cook with us.